Out of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
That free throw good from Randall. Here's Booker. Outside Beal. Over Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Such a great score. Defense overreacts on Beal there.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And here's Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Durant finds Booker. Outside Beal. He takes it in, and the layup is good.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Great D that time from Beal. KD against Randall. Yep, that one goes.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal's checked in for Dunn, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. From past the arc, hits it from three-point range.
Conley is such a patient player who takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And here is McDaniel. After Tyus Jones getting his shot to go from deep.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Lots of room. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Gobert with a screen on O'Neal. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Taking it himself, Randall changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 8.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there at Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point. And it's Miller in the corner.
Hey, yo, right here.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Beal from long range. Miller grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, O'Neal. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Just 5 on the clock. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Jones. O'Neal's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards inside. He's covered by Beal. Edwards' shot is good.
A Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Phoenix making some changes. Durant's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Beal. Over Edwards. And Beal gets it to go. Beal's got 6.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Beal. And the jam by Beal.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And it's sent back by KD. He lobs it up. Plumlee, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Randall passes to Gobert. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he's able to get it back.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dunn, wide open, he fires off target from 3-point range. Bounce pass Conley. And here's Edwards. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. It's good from long range. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
The drive by Beal. Dunn outside. Dunn sets a screen for Booker. Over Conley. Shots good by Booker. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And that one, good.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Conley kicks to Edwards. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 9 points. Phoenix leading by 6. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Conley. Three-pointer, Randall. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Now Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Here's Reed. Bucket is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
KD on the wing. Shoots over Alexander Walker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 6.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. Basket counts. 15 points in the game.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Randall with the ball, and he drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Suns on top, up 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Jones in at the point guard. Up top, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Edwards.
Nice, smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Pass to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
And the first one drops.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Beal the pass to Booker. Done outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Suns lead by 5.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Over Randall. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Conley doesn't have an overwhelming body, but I tell you, good job that time taking the hit and finishing through it.
The Suns trail. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Shoots from 12. The putback. It's good on the putback. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Booker. Outside Beal. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Conley dishes to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And textbook mechanics make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Conley with a wide open look. Drains it from downtown.
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Right now I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Beal against Edwards. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Durant down the lane. It falls.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Booker. from the wing. Yes!
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
That will count. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the three. Now here's Fox. It's on target from the high post.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's Jokic missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Barnes drives in. Chalk up two there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Jokic, and they double up Jokic. Murray from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jokic passes to Brown. Jokic against Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic in the post. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Three-pointer, Fox, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown. Here's Gordon. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Fouling Gordon won't necessarily stop him from scoring. He's not afraid to get physical with opponents.
And that one misses. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Stolen by Jokic. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Pass to Castle. There's 49 seconds left in the first. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And the basket by Westbrook.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Ball finds Barnes. Wembanyama, high post. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Murray looking around. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. The 6-footer. And there's Jokic on the assist by Gordon.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early.
Oh, it's good!
At the buzzer, that is how you finish it.
Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Strother in at the 2. And here's Fox. The kick out to Johnson. There's a screen. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. And here's Denver. Back to Watson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Brown's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Strother. Fox against Murray. Porter's shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Down low. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love Johnson's attitude. Marches down and gets his revenge with the 3.
Outside Porter. Here's Brown, covered by Johnson. Here's Murray. The shot, no good. Sohan with some nice D. Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
So fast. Fox just pulls up like lightning.
Nuggets trail by 6. Westbrook outside. Pass to Brown. For 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Castle, still without a bucket. Now Sohan from outside the arc. No good that time. Saric finds Murray. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 5 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Spurs out in front, leading by a point. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dario, this was a very back and forth game. Does this team need to bring a little more energy and effort?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
That one misses. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Fox up top, defended by Murray. And it's Fox missing. The Nuggets lead by 3. Brown passes to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Jokic has got 7.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Here's Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the paint. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio, and Murray drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Barnes with a screen on Murray. Here's Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. With the fadeaway. And it's good for 2. 9 points in the game.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
To the left wing. Jokic against Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Fox has got 17 points.
Oh, you let Fox have that shot. Like, you forced De'Aaron to make those.
Outside Porter. And here's Gordon from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
And that is a shot that Fox has continued to work on for years. He understands how important having a floater is when you are a point guard.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Christian Brown, Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Šarić in at the 5 spot.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Outside Watson, pass to Šarić. Here's Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Champagny. And Castle's subbed in for Chris Paul. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver leading by 7. Outside Murray puts up a 3. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Murray. Now here's Porter. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded by Vassell. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Gordon from the arc. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. And here's Fox. De'Aaron Fox just battling in there.
Now that opens the passing lanes for Fox when he's scoring inside. Defenders can't quite be as aggressive on him.
Pass to Jokic. 1:57 left to play in the fourth. Gordon with a screen on Fox. Murray. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Here's Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Let's go with a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 15 points here in the second half.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Jokic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Jokic in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. Fades. Oh, another miss by Jokic. Here's San Antonio now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Fox. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for Denver. Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Can't cash it in from close range. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Vassell can't get it to go. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.
Attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Dallas with the ball. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Butler.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
5 to shoot. Pass to Gafford. Now, here is Irving. No good on the triple. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Outside, Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Irving from downtown. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Outside Curry. Here's Green. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Green with a screen on Irving. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I tell you, he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. It doesn't matter if Curry's double-teamed or wide open. This guy's going to score.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another three for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bounce pass, Butler. From 12 feet out, again, Golden State.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Outside, Davis. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Another three for Dallas.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Curry. Now here's Davis. No scoring in this one. Butler from outside. And another three for Golden State.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch and shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
Pass to Lively. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low, here's Davis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Outside Butler. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Payton in at the three slot. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Overhealed. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Over to the wing. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Curry making it look so easy.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Irving looking for an opening. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Curry finds Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. Curry on the wing. Covered by Irving. The 17-footer. Count that one. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Irving passes to Christie. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Here's Washington. Outside for Davis. Six to shoot. A second chance effort. Warriors with the rebound.
The timing on that putback slam. When Davis doesn't get boxed out, he takes it personally.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. There's the triple. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Williams kicks to Washington. Pass to Davis. Davis working in the paint.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And here is Curry. He's got 18. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Klay Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Irving in at point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Moody. That shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Mavericks trail by 5. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. I was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Over in the corner, Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Thompson outside. High, arcing shot. And deep, Irving drops it in. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 23.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Curry looking around. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. On the wing. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Thompson outside. Offensive rebound. And Hampton throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Count it, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Pass to Butler. Over Davis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Heel. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Looney. Healed outside. From outside, off the mark.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now you see the agility, the footwork, the guile that Spencer Dinwiddie brings to the table. Make that shot and draw the contact.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. And Washington subbed in for Christie. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Bajemski in for Buddy Hield.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Dallas, no good that time either.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Green passes to Moody. To tie it up. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Here's Irving. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Curry against Irving. Up top, Curry. Pass to Bajemski. To take the lead. Connects from 3-point range. Bajemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Irving. Elbow shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Outside Curry. Bajemski on the wing. Outside Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
If you want to check Jimmy Butler, you better be ready to compete. This guy is always playing hard.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Podziemski. Cans the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Here's Curry. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires at the elbow. The shot misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The line for Dallas. Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Here's Curry. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Curry's got 32 points in the game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 5 seconds left in the game. Here's Irving. Oh, he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there.
Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Curry with it. Pass to Podziemski. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 1. Curry with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Irving. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Irving from long range. Misses the tray. And that's an intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
Matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the small forward position. Now here's Beal. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Castle. Drills it from deep.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Castle misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Nice shot by Durant.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Wembanyama screen. Nails it from three.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Beal outside. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Fox surveying the D. Drops in the layup for two.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Booker, the pass to Richards. Dunn outside. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Dunn's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Paul, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. Here's Castle. 1:24 left in the first quarter. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Barnes. Booker against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Richards. The jump hook. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard position.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Paul passes to Sohan. Now here's Fox. Shoots over Beal, and And there's another one for the Spurs.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Beal. Plumlee passes to Jones. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Fox finds Paul. Sohan outside. Pass to Champagny. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by O'Neal. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Suns leading. Jones feels it out. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Fox outside. Always attacking Fox. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And Durant slams it home.
And reaching deep into the bag, Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Booker against Fox. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Richards is checked in for the Suns. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Launches it. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Durant. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox outside. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, Allie's ready to go. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And it's Beal with the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Suns trail by 4. Outside Durant. Pass to Richards. Beal outside. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker's shot is good.
Incredible balance to convert the tough basket. Booker doesn't play scared around the rim.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Fox. Fox hits it right through the contact.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Beal outside. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. KD splashes the triple.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And they take the lead. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox outside. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Beal surveying the D. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to the right wing. Fox for 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Booker against Fox. A nice shot by Booker. He has 6.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Vassell outside. From the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Beal outside. Pass to Durant. From downtown. Oh, KD returns the fire.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the inside. Durant, so effective inside.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Devin Booker, Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's done in at the three. For three, Booker. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Pass to Plumlee, and here's Jones. Left side O'Neal. Back to Jones. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Ha! Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Timeout. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Beal. Over Castle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fades away. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. Box for three. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Beal from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox outside. Good. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Booker against Fox. Here's Booker on the attack. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Fox, that's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Beal, that one's good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Zero rim protection, unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Beal, no good. San Antonio's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Three-pointer, Fox. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Tipped. Booker drawing the double. Pass to Beal. Outside Booker. Now here's Dunn. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Third team foul. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Fox for 3. Bradley Beal with a rebound. So Phoenix wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah.
tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Back to Thompson. Outside Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
For the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Now the Mavericks with it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Murray following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And Jokic gets it to go.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Gafford kicks to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Gafford. In the corner, Irving with it. Shot clock at 5. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver in the lead. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 6.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No one covering. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's Gordon. Still scoreless.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Gafford kicks to Irving. Outside, Davis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And he makes good on the layup. Jokic has got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Denver on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
We've got Derek Lively, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Saric with the screen for Westbrook. Drops in the tray. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets. Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 3. Westbrook surveying the D. The kick out to Porter. Lets the three fly. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Lively with the screen. Irving can't hit. Denver's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. To the inside. Westbrook got a piece of it. They get it back. Pass to Watson. Back to Porter. Over Christie. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets. Irving drives in, gets himself open and drills it. Irving's got 12 points in the game. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 1:22 left now here in the second. Now here's Gafford. Scoreless thus far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Murray is screen on Davis. Watson for 3, off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Williams passes to Washington. Thompson with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Outside Westbrook. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Watson for 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 5.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Washington. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one misses. Fires from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduce you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Brown. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Jokic, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Washington. And off the front, and in it goes. Washington's got his first points in this one. And here is Murray. To the paint. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter. Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Mavs.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brown, the pass to Porter. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Washington kicks to Irving. And it's sent back by Jokic. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's an 11-point Nugget lead. Irving passes to Washington. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Steps back and fires. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray finds Porter. And here's Jokic, covered by Irving. Jokic, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's Thompson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And so it's Mike. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Brown, defended by Christie. Shot on the wing, and the shot goes in. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Irving passes to Christie. Irving with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Lively, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Timeout called, Nuggets. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now, Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Gafford. Here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 22 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Gordon a screen. Jokic against Gafford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Shot clock at 6. A floater. A nice shot by Brown. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Denver.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Michael Porter.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Denver now. They lead by 11. Pass to Brown. Outside for Murray. Over Irving. Murray, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
So the Nuggets win it. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
teams teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
So it's Minnesota now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. For 3, Randle. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Fox right side. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Fox has got 5 now.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Randle outside. Back to Conley. Nice D from Vassell. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
To the middle. Randle, the pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randle can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama screen. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Over to the left wing. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Here's Gobert. Covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Randle. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. 3-pointer. Fox. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Here's Vassell, following the score by Minnesota. From deep. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Randle takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Randle's got 5 now.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle, down low. Here's Fox. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 10 points for him.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now here's Edwards. Over Castle. The open J off the mark. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for Minnesota, We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Minot's checked in for Miller. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks. I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Pass to Minot. Left side Reid. The 15-footer is good.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Now here's Sohan. And here's Fox. Fires the three. Reid with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Minot. Now Alexander Walker. Edwards with it. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Over Edwards. And it's Fox missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Reid a screen on Paul. For three, DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 1:52 left to play in the first half of basketball. To end the run. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards looking it over. The three is up. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. To the inside. Shot is up. Castle misses. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. McDaniels finds Randall. Outside Conley. Randall on the screen. Here's the three. The shot by Conley. No good. Spurs trail by 9. Oh! Go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Randall outside. Outside Conley. Randall against Barnes. Randall, the pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama! How do you stop that?
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at center. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Fox has got 14 points for the game.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
McDaniels up top. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Floats one up, and Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Gobert against Wembanyama. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Back to Randall. Pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Barnes with it. Randall's in his pocket. Fox surveying the D. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 16.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Randall outside. To the paint. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. Here's Barnes. Out to the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Gobert. No good on his first attempt of the game. The Timberwolves lead by 8. They double Randall. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Fox outside. Outside Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass. Barnes has got his first points in this one.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Outside Edwards for 3. Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox pushing through the defense.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the 5, down low. The shot by Johnson, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Reid. Now DiVincenzo. The 3 knocks down the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Fox. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Edwards against Fox. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. The shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reid. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Fox goes in, and he makes it on the layup. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Conley against Fox. Here's Conley. Clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Conley against Fox. Here's Castle over Edwards. Castle misses. Edwards with it. Pass to Gobert. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Gobert with a screen on Fox. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Anthony Edwards.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass. 12 seconds left in the fourth. So So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that